Hare Krishna, this is Navneet and I welcome to Vyasa Astro channel. And today is one of the biggest days, in my life when I have a person, a mentor, a guru that needs no introduction. I remember those days when his book was launched in 2003 and 4, right? I mean, I believe that Jyotish was without Nakshatras before his book was launched. He's the epicenter. He's the one who brought Nakshatras in this Jyotish world, in this Jyotish community. Here is no other than Prash Trivedi ji. I'm so blessed to have you on my channel, sir. And I got the opportunity to meet you in personal. That was the luckiest day, and today is the blessed day. Way back in 2019 in Mumbai, and now we are here, sir. Prash
Yes.
Trivedi ji,
Yes,
Bheo
nice to be here, Navneet. You're nice to be here. Yes.
Thank you, sir. So I would, sir, request you to give us pearls of your wisdom and enlighten my channel, sir.
Yes, like you started with Nakshatra. Yes, like the thing with Nakshatras was that, these are the main things in what is called Jyotish, like in the like because the Nakshatra Mandal is part of the celestial hierarchy in the celestial firmament, and from Brahma comes Daksha, and Daksha, daughters of Daksha, that's that whole sense of the Vedic scriptures, texts, everything is encapsulated in nakshatras. So when you say the word Vedic in anytime, anywhere, like so when people are interested in Vedic, Sanatan, and so then nakshatras will definitely come into play immediately, and the celestial stories which are associated with them, and which was my interest actually. And in my book also people can see little bit of that things which I leave little bits of that things about the cosmology, celestial cosmology of which is the main thing in the Vedic, because that's what sets the Vedic apart from other things on earth, because whatever little Vedic is in them in different cultures, like in the Mayan, Aztec, or Nordic, or wherever in the world, the essence is coming from Vedic only. And through the nakshatras lens, you can see that in all cultures, from Africa to South America to Europe to everywhere. Like so it's a big unifying force in that way as a whole for the whole world. So for me, like Jyotish is part of the Vedic Sanatan, and the Vedic Sanatan is spreading around the whole world is the main thing. Okay, and if Jyotish is one of the tools which can help that, so then that's good. Like so that's what pleases me about the nakshatra thing, because the way the book has become popular in the West also, and it has spread these, now people use the words like Chitra Swati just like that in the West, which is like again taking them in the direction of the Vedic Sanatan. So that is the most pleasing aspect for me in the whole.
But what I have a small question here, sir.
Yes.
That when we read Brihat Prashra Hora Shastra, I mean, I think only 27 nakshatra names are given. There's no detail in the, Prashra Hora Shastra about the nakshatras. So how did you got so much, in connection, and the knowledge that you put, it's so accurate. So where did it come from? What was the source point?
When I went into the whole thing, the like Panchang, first in the beginning, the Panchang, and then you look at the moon, and then you find that moon is transiting one nakshatra almost every day, like 24 hours, like sort of roundabout. So the amount of chance to study each one is there's every day is a chance to study. Because every day moon will be in one nakshatra. So the energy that day, how it is going, and what is happening, and what that thing. So you get a chance to study basically every day. So every 27-day cycle, you get to repeat. So and once you start focusing on something, and you have to do those things along with the practices, spiritual practices like meditation and centering and things which I tell people that they should always do those basics before going into Jyotish. So I was doing that anyways. So for me, all of those things combined together, the interest and then the basic practice, spiritual practice which you're doing, the meditation practice which you're doing, everything has to combine together, and then you get the revelation,
Yeah.
which is finally the book, which
Yeah.
you're saying, which are basically my notes, like from
And
on.
and and
Yeah.
did your formal education from IIT also help you being technical and connecting with the astronomy and all?
Well, yeah, technical thing in those days there were no, if you know, like there were no like softwares. They're not many. Like
Yeah.
you had to, when you got the data, you had to do the maths yourself.
Yeah.
So so that was a good thing. Like it gives you some basis of what the maths is and what it's doing. That was good. But another technical aspect is like if you have a technical mindset, that's how you look at things. Oh, moon is going through this nakshatra and this might be the thing. So I have to observe and I
Yeah.
have to that thing. That's also a technical
Yeah.
mindset, like, and that was because there was not much information, because the nakshatras were already only information which was there even in other text was about like murat,
Yeah.
like this one is good for this or this one is not good for that, like okay, like you on Uttaraphagni you can lay down the foundation or something like that, or like don't do this one on this nakshatra. And that was and that was also strange information because a lot of those texts had been muddled,
Yeah.
so there was no information really on nakshatras that way. So from a celestial point, and then in the Vedic stories different times things come up,
Yeah.
nakshatras are mentioned, and like a lot of things can be gleaned from that, the little mentions. But then again you have to have a mindset which is sort of technical, which puts it into, which can derive some other aspects from one aspect, you know, the corollary aspects of it. So like Rohini's, we have a story,
Yeah.
like okay, so we have different stories of different ones, and then the deities, you
Yeah.
know, and they have their own stories and they have their own that things. So a lot of things came together in order to put it together in this way, and it was a start basically. I thought like if for, especially for the West, you know, this was because they were only knew 12 signs, like
Yeah. That's
so for them like it was just, oh, there are 27 signs, it's something. Okay, it is not 12.
yeah.
So it was like it was, my whole point was this was again to like spread the Vedic
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
via Jyotish, and Nakshatras was the right medium, and it
Yeah.
was not explored as yet. It was, like you said before, that there was no
Yeah.
exploration in this
Yeah.
field at all. It
Yeah.
was completely dormant in India
Yeah.
or outside
Yeah.
India. So
Yeah.
so it was best to like use this as a vehicle for
Right.
promoting Vedic consciousness, basically. So
Right. So how long it took you to write this book, and how many times have you seen the cycle of a nakshatra? Like, I mean, there will be 12 cycles in a year for each nakshatra at least.
yeah, so I mean, from age of 18 to 25, 24. So
Wow.
6 years, like
So six
so
years of observation.
6 7 years of, yes, yeah, an
Wow.
application. Yeah, so then that's how long it took, like, and so they were basically my notes as I'm
Mhm.
observing more. So, and those notes combined together became the
Mhm.
book,
Wow.
basically. So uh, and I mean, obviously I didn't put all the notes in this, like it is,
Yeah.
this is just a distillation of it, so because when you're putting something out, like it has to be more general, like
Yeah.
there are some details which you can't like put in book, like, or anything like that. So it is, has to be like an overall general picture,
Yes.
sort of everything, rather than too many details, like for example padas.
Yeah.
Okay, like now, like each nakshatra has four padas, but like I can have a book just on one nakshatra's four padas.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah.
that thing.
Wow.
But then that gets a very detailed sort of
Yeah.
situation. So then there'll be people will say, no, there are not 27 signs, there are 108 signs.
Yes. Yeah.
Because 27 into 4 108, like, so because each
Yeah.
pada is like its own
Yeah.
world
Yeah.
within
Yeah.
a nakshatra. So uh, and and I could have done that, but I've not done that because I didn't feel the need. I thought like let people figure it out themselves
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've given the basic that thing. So and my, I think went into Vedic as a whole, like not just Jyotish. You know,
Yeah.
like the what is the real Om sound? like what is Vedic practice, what is the holistic nature of Vedic diet, or everything, you
Yeah.
know. So like I didn't want to just stick to Jyotish, which is one Vedang,
Correct.
like one of the 6 Vedans. So I didn't want to just stick to that. So the point was to create a holistic sort of field. So I've been working in that direction. So and then this whole thing about having a book on the 108
Yeah.
science stuff,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is I've not paid any attention to it after that.
Yeah.
But the material is there in that way, like for
Yeah.
understanding, and that's what people have to try now. Like ones who are interested, they have
Yeah.
to find out
Yeah.
what the
And there's one beautiful thing that you summarize the entire life cycle of a person from 1 to 27 nakshatras,
yeah.
right? So how did that come in the mind? I mean, the entire life cycle is like that.
Yeah. I mean, just like 12 houses,
Yeah.
for example,
Yeah.
show your that thing.
Yeah.
I've recently done a series on the 12 houses.
Yeah.
So, so like how 12 houses cover human aspect, every
Yeah.
aspect of human life. So
Yeah.
obviously nakshatras have to be part of
Yeah.
12 because they are 27 part of the
Yeah.
12 signs.
Yeah.
So then obviously it's a more sukshma drishti on it, like means like it has a
Exactly.
more detailed eye on
Yeah.
that cycle compared to
Yeah.
the sign or the house
Yeah.
cycle.
Yeah.
So that was my point. And and in everything you can like from a technical point of view, if you have a technical mindset, you go from 12 to 27, then you want the 108, then
Yeah.
each pada you can divide again into 4.
4.
Yeah, then you are going like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the technical thing is always like that. So you'll
Yeah.
come down to half a degree, then you'll come down
Yeah.
to like very little of a degree, then you'll know the nature of
Every degree. Yeah.
like every half degree or
Yeah.
every so then that's a different level of, so technical thing always goes
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
kind of direction. So that's the
Yeah.
mindset
Yeah.
which is required, like so. And
Yeah.
which people should go for in that if they are really
Yeah.
but only thing is that human life is not long enough
Yes.
for the
Yes.
Jyotish
Yeah.
studies and stuff, because we are not living in a realm like heaven or something where we have millions of years
Yeah.
to work on that. Like that's why I tell people it's better to get out of this human cycle of birth and death, and then you go to a realm like that, and then you can learn much more and have a better understanding of the Brahman and
Yeah.
its secrets when you have more time. Human life is very limited. Like you have only like 80, 90, 100, 120 maximum as per Vimshontri,
Yeah.
you know, to to live here. So this is not the time and place to get full knowledge, but you can get an idea, like a general idea of that there is these things. And even Nakshatra tell us there are high realms,
Yeah.
because Nakshatra Mandal is just above where like Swarlok is, like
Yes.
as per the Vedic.
Yes.
So that is in that region only.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
people have to understand these kind of things from this, that
Yeah.
that we are actually there are planes of existence which
Yes.
and that whole understanding has to come.
Yes.
Like because the modern science and stuff is telling people different things, that there's just this physical reality and there's nothing beyond that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the fact or the truth,
Yeah.
so and the Vedic has a truth. And so and like Saptarishi Mandal is even above the Nakshatra Mandal.
Yes.
Yeah, so all these layers of planes and understandings, I think
Yeah.
that's what people should find out, because a lot of the youth right now in India and stuff
Yeah.
doesn't even know that there
Yes.
is Patal Lok or Swarg Lok or
Yes.
any of these things.
Yeah.
So through this study and stuff, if they can get some understanding in that
Yeah.
direction,
Yeah.
that is in itself a very big
Yes. Yes.
like
Yeah.
thing. So nakshatras prove like that the celestial forces are affecting you. They can check it
Yeah.
technically,
Yeah.
and then they will have more, let's say, like they will understand the Vedic cosmology more, and they will
Yeah.
understand, oh, there's something to this. There is
Yes.
something, some reality to this. It's not just some story
Yeah.
or a fairy tale or you know
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so
Yes,
that
sir.
awareness.
What
Yeah,
I believe, sir, when I was reading, your classic, material, and what I believe is like if there's a Saptarishi Mandala,
yeah,
I think nakshatras are in between those Saptarishi Mandala and the Milky Way, it is like a platform, a transition platform to either the Swargloka or the Narkloka. I think
Yes,
they're lying in between,
yes,
which
yes,
give us opportunity ourselves
yes,
to, find a path, because these are
yes,
those karmic pockets where
yes,
we are, sowing ourselves. We're taking out the
yes,
karmas
yes,
and, doing it. That is
yes,
so beautiful, because nobody
yes,
is explained that we've got. See, Saptarishi is actually sitting around Shiva.
yes, yes,
As a Dakshinamurti Shiva, the
yes,
Saptarishi are
yes,
sitting around, and just below them is the Nakshatra Mandala, and then
yes,
comes the Milky Way.
yes. Yeah, the what you call Milky Way is part of the thing, like the celestial,
Yes,
like Ganga,
yes,
which was the. But again, those Saptarishis are the ones creating the worlds. They are creating
yes,
different worlds and that thing. So, but the blueprint for that creation
yes,
is the
yes,
nakshatras are the sort of the blueprint for that creation
yes,
aspect on
yes,
this plane, on other planes, or that thing. So because those beings are actually at the level where they can create worlds, and
yes,
so that they have some like right now in modern term it will be the software
yeah, yeah,
of creating the reality
yes.
of of the game of life. So
Uh,
so those so that is the kind of knowledge which in the higher planes you have much more longer lifespans and time to
yeah,
get. But in the human body and the human birth is for like which is Kanbhumi, you
yes,
have to get to the right level of psychological sorting
yes,
in order to ascend to higher planes.
yes, yes,
So that is the human life. You can do that much, even
yeah,
if you can't learn everything
yes,
about these kind of things detail in this, but you can do achieve that much. And I think the chatras and stuff helps people get into psychological sorting in that
yes,
way,
yes,
because
yes,
like if you have a nakshatra, like what to do, like if it's affecting you psychologically in that way, if you have some
yeah,
understanding of it, it'll help you. Okay, I
yeah,
don't do this because okay, this is calling wanderlust in me through Midshira, or like so I have to control that or whatever.
yeah,
you know you have to
yeah.
basically
So I would like to ask one childish question to you. So, which
yes,
is one nakshatra,
yeah,
in your life that has transformed you from an IIT? I mean, it takes a lot to be there in IIT, and it takes to be a huge, to be like this, the way you
yeah.
are, completely divine. And what nakshatra was that? That
I mean, I think I don't know if you know about my chart and what
no,
nakshatras I have.
no.
Okay, so like my Rahu was in Anuradha when I was
Oh,
yeah.
that's my Janam nakshatra.
Okay, so Anuradha's symbol was lotus,
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah,
then I started Lotus Ocean, there of
yes,
course. So which is uh, again, and so I mean, I wouldn't say there's one nakshatra, but like Anuradha was an important energy
yeah,
in
yeah,
in that. Like all nakshatras are responsible for different aspects of
yeah.
it, but Anuradha was a more important energy for me personally in
Yes,
that.
a lot of devotion in Anuradha, and you
And
know,
it's a hidden thing, like it's it's bringing out secrets, like because it's heart of Scorpio.
yes, yes,
See, heart of Scorpio, then you have to get out things which are not there, like nakshatra things
yes,
not there, knowledge which is
yes,
not there, then bring that into light which is not there, the hidden,
yes,
the occult, the secret, the
yes,
the things like
yes,
that. So and so Anuradha energy was more like
yeah, yeah, and
active. Yeah,
yeah. And I want to, I request you to talk a little bit on the Gandamula nakshatras, the Mercury and Ketu
yeah,
nakshatras, the Gandanta nakshatras. So there's a lot of fear and anxiety about the last and the first padas of the Gandmulas, the Ashaleshas and Magas. And so how do you, what are your views on the, Gandamula nakshatras?
I mean, I think people have to go more basic, try to understand, like like
Yeah,
why their fear is there, because they have water and fire is right,
exactly. Yeah,
those elements.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Agni and
And the
Jal
Jala.
Tattva, Jal
Yeah,
Jal. So
yeah,
whenever water and that now the thing is steam is created, right? Like
yeah,
when water is boiled by heat,
yeah,
steam is created. Now, if people are afraid of steam, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Now steam can drive your turbine and create
Yeah.
electricity, which is powering your laptop right now.
Yeah.
Okay, which you are
Yeah.
talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So steam has this kind of use. So if
Yeah.
we know how to use steam, like even some amount of humidity and steam is good for the human body and human skin
Yeah.
and everything. So
Yeah.
I mean, everything in the right amount and used properly has its
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
When you don't understand the use of something and
Yeah.
you're just terrified by the steam,
Yeah.
so that's what the fear psychosis is in that.
Right.
Like, yeah, but steam will be there. Now, how will you utilize that steam for your life?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
to for your life's engine. You
Yeah.
know, so basically, that is the thing. And most people, instead of utilizing something proactively and positively, just like to be afraid and just get panicked about what do I do with this.
Yeah. So
That's
there's nothing to worry about the
there's nothing to
control.
worry about. It is nothing. It is actual. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
You know, like even the sun seed comes on the ocean and the things go and the clouds are formed and rain
Yes.
happens and through which you get the crops.
Yeah.
Point is, all these things will be required.
Right.
The fire and water mixed will be required for life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Even cooking,
Yeah.
like everyday cooking, you are that elements are meeting and so I mean it's not to be that thing.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a question of utilization of energy. Like
Yeah.
like that's when nakshatra, that thing, there is no good or bad nakshatra. Like
Yeah.
it is just, are you able to utilize it?
Yeah. 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 The same gun is used to kill someone or protect someone.
Yeah. But
That's
what I'm saying, but are you able to utilize the nakshatra? It's
exactly
yeah. So the more understanding you have of some energy, the easier it is to utilize it.
right.
So that
Right.
was the whole point. Like
Right.
like like so. Even some people from my book find that okay, some nakshatra but those difficult and
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not difficult in the sense that it can give you focus more and it
Exactly.
gives you more ability to be more disciplined.
Yeah.
So now, why is more discipline a problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if discipline is problem for you, if this you don't like that
That's
word,
a
then
problem.
purvabhadrapad will be a problem. Like
Yeah.
you know, so again, it comes down to like your own personal adjustment
Absolutely.
to an energy, and I mean, discipline is about all nakshatras, but here it's more demanded more
Yes.
in a more clear manner. you
Yes.
know so yeah, like so then people should always look at the positive and how to utilize the energy, and
Yeah.
and that's the whole point of the
Yeah.
study of
Yeah.
nakshatras. And
Yeah.
so yeah,
That's so beautiful. And one last question. I'll not take your more
yeah,
time. So we have Guru Purnima coming tomorrow. So
yes,
any tips, any blessings, any you know words for you on Guru Purnima? What we can
yes.
do? What my followers can do? Our followers can do on Guru
Oh,
Purnima?
I mean, first thing is to understand the guru principle.
Exactly.
Okay, first thing is guru principle is should be respected. It's like a ninth house in Jyotish.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so like first, like having a concept of there is higher and lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so some beings know more than you. They are much more, they're more advanced state of being. Okay,
Yes.
like rishis and different
Yeah.
beings are there. So giving them adequate respect, like
Yeah.
because in the modern times everyone says no, everyone is equal. This is the theory which has been propagated. There's no
Yeah.
higher and lower.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So if
Yeah.
there's no higher and lower, there's no guru principle anymore. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so first to understand there is a higher and lower,
Yeah.
and then there is a guru principle,
Yeah.
and then you have to learn how to behave in front of the higher.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
whole focus has to be how to behave in front of the higher. Okay.
Right.
So learning that and developing humility within yourself, within your
Yeah.
being, in
Yeah.
order to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the key for guru.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like of any, like it doesn't matter whom you choose as guru. It's a
Yeah.
question of what is your point about guru principle within yourself. Like whether do
Yeah.
you understand what is a guru and what is the whole point of this thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and to develop this sense within yourself how to uh, understand lower and higher. Like
Yeah.
like higher will always have more connection with nature,
Yeah.
and they'll have more response from nature and things like that. So understanding the higher and lower principle
Yeah.
is important, and then that's how you choose a guru, and then on top of that, like how to behave.
Yeah.
So just focusing on this is the main thing, because finally that is what will help you
Yeah.
anytime.
Yeah.
And when you come across any higher being, it will help you anytime, like in the universe, and you will not make mistakes,
Yeah.
because and if you don't make those mistakes, your life
Yeah.
in this universe will go in a better direction.
Yes.
You will always have a better, more wellness, more
Yes.
well-being you will have in your future, if
Yes.
you follow because this is a universal law
Yeah.
that you have to behave properly with the high. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a law which is within the fabric of our
Yes.
Brahman.
Yes.
Okay, so it forms the very fabric. That's why ninth is so important
Yeah. Yeah.
house, because its fifth is your own intelligence, and
Yes.
then nine is where you have to submit your intelligence to a higher intelligence.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is Guru principle, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so and you have to use your own intelligence to know the discrimination between higher and lower,
Yeah.
along with, and then you get to the ninth one, two,
Yes. Yeah.
self to your intelligence to nine, to the Guru
Yeah.
principle. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is the whole
Yeah. And then
thing.
there's a generation gap between 159 nowadays.
Yes,
These are
yes,
three different generations actually, 159.
yes, but you have to make that holistic. You have to combine that within your own self. That triangle
Yes.
has to be working harmoniously and coherently.
Yeah.
And then that's when you automatically evolve.
Yes.
Evolution, if 159, that
Yeah.
circle starts, your circle moves towards
Yes.
evolution.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
so. A Guru principle is the third important, most core one
Yeah. Yeah.
point of angle. So
Yeah.
which people have to
Yeah.
face, and because of so much nonsense has been spread in this world about
Yes.
equality, and people don't know how to respect the
Yes.
higher, and all of that has gone because of Kali Yuga. Like this,
Yeah.
these things are very
Yeah.
low. So just
Yeah.
the focus of that
Yeah.
will be a big achievement for Guru
Yeah.
Purnima.
Thank
Like,
you so much. And sir,
yes,
one last thing is the
yes,
word ayum. Okay,
yes,
so the ayum, you said that it can be dangerous.
yes,
Okay, so tomorrow is Guru Purnima.
yes,
Can you give us a safe bracket through which we can chant
yes.
ayum? I know because it is going to expand everything. I mean, if it is
Yes,
negative, it's
I
going to
think
expand
that's what I say. Safe thing is R sound.
just the ah.
Because whenever you're looking towards the sky,
Yeah,
if you stand out, like if you're sitting outside and looking towards the sky and your head is up, 32
yeah,
degree tilt backwards up, and you do the R sound, first it centers you, and on top of that, it invites the ether element,
yeah,
sky element towards you.
yeah, absolutely.
So that R sound is good enough. Like it's like coming, like I'm open to the ether and the sky element, you know. So which again gives you wisdom.
Yeah,
Ether element gives the wisdom which other four elements
yeah,
cannot, and you are receptive to the more because the sky is the most sukshma element.
yeah,
How other four you can still see, feel that
yeah,
thing, but the ether one you cannot. You know
yeah. And
the
actually,
space.
the ether is actually the guru.
Yes, yes. So then our sound will be just the right, good enough.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
our
yeah,
sound, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen, is the
yeah,
gift
yeah.
from Prash Trivedi for tomorrow.
Yes,
So start chanting on ah.
yeah. That's
Actually, it
that's
is the
enough.
ether. Yeah,
Yeah, that's enough. Like because the IOM and stuff, like because in this you can't go wrong that much. And
yes,
IOM, like it's an amplification of every thoughts, and people don't have thoughts which are all sorted in
yeah,
beings. Otherwise, they will not be in this human life. They would already be in heavenly
yes,
states of
yes,
existence. So IOM I have revealed just so that people know it's not this, and all the
yeah,
vowels
yeah,
come from this. E, E, U, U, A, I,
yeah,
O, all of that
yeah.
vowels which are in English, A, E, I, O, U, everything comes from that basic
Ah,
sound.
yeah.
No, from the IOM sound,
I
from
am
the,
sound. Yes, of course.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, is the full complete thing.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you don't have to chant that whole as a whole right now, because
yeah,
that amplifier people are not ready to
yeah.
deal with. But the R sound is much more like, let's say, for everyone
Yes,
in the
yes.
beginning, and it
And
suits.
for sir, any spiritually focused on enlightened, I think they can start with ma, which is jal. Jala, which is the
Yeah,
last.
yeah. Ma is always there. You don't have to even have to because you are in matter already.
Exactly.
You are in a physical body. You are in
Yeah.
Ma. Once
Yeah.
you have taken a physical body, the
Yeah.
Ma earth element, you already matter. You're already in.
Yeah.
Okay, for that, the best thing is to do grounding on earth. Touch your
Okay.
feet on the ground.
Yeah.
So that is, instead of doing the Ma sound, it's better to do the grounding and
Grounding. Okay.
connecting with the earth
Mother.
element. So Mother Earth,
Yeah.
Matrubhumi,
Ma.
the Ma. So touching,
Okay.
right now because of shoes and that thing, nobody touches.
Correct. Correct.
So the disconnection happens from the earth element. So
Right.
sky, you are doing the the ground you're touching. So from top to bottom, everything is, your feet are on the ground, but head is in the sky. So everything is
Yeah.
right there. So,
Yeah. Well,
yes.
thank you so much, sir, for being here. And ladies and gentlemen, these are the pearls of wisdom from Prash Trivedi ji on Guru Purnima as well. And so we bow our head on your lotus feet. Thank you for being here, sir. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, sir.